Hey everybody, and welcome back to a semi-annual Gingerrr upload. Get it? Because I don't. Anyways, today I will be doing my Q&A. I made a tweet asking for questions, and surprisingly, I got a lot of responses. And just before we start, if your question is not answered, I do apologize. If someone asked the same thing as you and I used their tweet instead, my apologies as well. With that being said, let's get started. So our first question comes from Mist asking, how did you come up with your YouTube, and in parentheses, and Twitter name? And what/who inspired you to do YouTube? Well, to answer this, I first came up with the display name Gingerrr through a TV show I used to watch called Ever After High. Some of you may know it. And one of my favorite characters in the show was named Gingerrr. I took that name, made it into my old Roblox username, and over time, the name Gingerrr kind of just stuck with me. And as for my channel name, I went by Gingerrr until sometime in 2019 when I decided that name was boring and that a new channel name would suit me better. I didn't have any main inspiration for the current name, I just wanted something to do with the word ginger, and thus, Ginger with 3 R's, however you say it, was created. And for that second question of yours, I was inspired by numerous Roblox music video channels such as Leah RBLX, Kavra, Miss Beyonce, all those people. Our next question comes from Danko, who asks, you have a chance to go back in time and speak to young you for 10 seconds. What will you tell yourself? So I personally would tell my younger self to be a nicer person. When I first started out in the Roblox community back in late 2016, I was probably 9 or something. I was a very rude and stuck-up person, and at the time, a lot of people didn't like me because of that. I have changed from that since then, but I still feel like even now, I should have been a nicer person. I kind of took everything for granted and didn't treat people properly. So, yeah, I'm still working on that now, obviously, but I have gotten better, so, that's good. This next question from Sophia reads, hi Ginger, random question, but what are your favorite games on or off of Roblox? So, surprisingly, after spending over $1,000 on my PC, my gaming PC, I still have yet to download a good amount of games. I don't play Roblox as much as I used to, so when I do, I usually stick to either Robeats or Arsenal. But off of Roblox, I usually play Osu, Minecraft, and then there's this one game called A Plague Tale, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. I haven't played it for like a week, but it's a really good story game, so I also play that as well. This next question coming from Ava asks, own any animals? So I don't own any animals of my own, however, my family has quite a few pets. I won't list all of them, but we do have a couple dogs, some cats, my little sister, of course, and a pet pig. Next, Ninja Dude asks, how did you find Roblox? I was really hoping someone would ask this because I love the story behind it. So back in early 2015, my sisters and I were watching Stampy on my mom's laptop, which we hooked up to the TV, and below the video, a Roblox ad actually popped up. My older sister curiously clicked the link and it brought us to the Roblox site. She thought it would be fun, so she downloaded it, and I remember for weeks we'd watch her play work at a pizza place. Eventually, when I had gotten my first working device, I decided to download it too. It took numerous accounts to remember my password, and eventually my current account was the one where I never forgot it. And that's how it all started. Next, Nate asked, is this attractive? And, you see it on the screen now, but my answer to that is, yeah, sure, I guess so. I don't know what to say. Harry asks, my question is, what are your favorite foods? If you had to eat one more food before you die, what would you eat? And when is your birthday? So to answer that first question, in all honesty, I don't really have a favorite food, as weird as that sounds. If I had to eat one thing before I died, I'd probably settle for some ice cream, and if I could have a beverage as well, I'd say maybe hot tea, because, that's just my thing, hot tea. And for that second question of yours, my birthday is June 26th. And yeah, you did make it in the video, congrats! Dominic questions, face reveal, if you've done it already, I'm sorry. First off, before I start, it's okay. I haven't done a face reveal on my channel. However, I have done a few on my Twitter. However, since you want to see, here you go. Hi, yeah. This is the official Gingerrr face reveal.
Next up, we got
So that was the face reveal. Next question. Nate ponders, what are 5 of the worst things about YouTube in your opinion? So I don't think I can come up with 5 of the worst things since they all do tie into the same few subjects, but I cannot stand the algorithm, some of the pointless updates they add or the useful things they remove, and of course, YouTube Shorts. And for our last question, Mike asks, if you were to travel to any place for a relaxing and exciting vacation, where would you go? So I have always wanted to go out of the country to places such as Canada and Germany. Those 2 countries have been places I've wanted to visit for a while now, so I'd say probably those 2. And that's all for today's video. Thank you all for asking these questions and giving me an opportunity to answer them. Before I let you go though, please make sure you are subscribed. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to, however, I would appreciate it very much. Our goal for the end of the year is 2,000 subscribers, and with your help, we can make that goal. Thank you all again. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.